Welcome to E3p3 Essentials, a short orientation series built to get you comfortable navigating this platform from day one. This is Module 1, Organization Setup and Core Assets. Over the next few minutes, we'll walk through four foundational pieces: your organization profile, your priority passion project, your fact sheet, and your freedom number. Everything the platform needs before it can match you to a single grant or contract. Let's start with organization setup, the identity and credentials that reviewers, agencies, and partners check before they trust anything else in your profile. Your organization profile lives under Dashboard Organization Profile. It holds your logo, your primary contact information, your legal identity, name, .org type, EIN and NAICS codes, your location, and your website. Keep these current because funders and agencies cross-check your EIN and NAICS codes directly against sam.gov. Right below that sits Compliance Settings. Here, you'll enter your unique entity ID and CAGE code, set your sam.gov registration status, select any target operating states beyond your home state, enter your available matching or cost-share capital, and summarize your core capabilities before saving. None of this is optional if you're pursuing federal contracts. A missing UEI or a lapsed SAM registration will block your submission entirely. Beyond your organization's identity, three more inputs drive every match score: your priority passion project, your fact sheet, and your freedom number. Let's take them one at a time, starting with where each one lives in the platform. First, the priority passion project, the single asset everything else in your profile is built around. Not just another business description, but a real commitment.
Your priority passion project is the one idea, business, program, or initiative you're most committed to bringing to life. It answers 5 questions: what problem you're solving, who it serves, why it matters, what impact it creates, and what funding or partnerships it needs to succeed. Think of it less as a business plan and more as an ecosystem, because this is exactly what the platform scores every opportunity against.
You'll build it under Dashboard, your priority passion project. 5 fields drive your match scores here: your product or service, your target audience, your desired outcomes, your target geography, and your organizational capacity. The more specific your answers, the sharper your match scores will be.
Once those 5 fields are filled in, the platform goes to work for you. It generates a grant-ready PPP narrative, a separate procurement-focused version for contract buyers, and refreshes both anytime you update your answers. When you're ready, move it from draft to submitted for review. That's what tells the matching algorithm to start scoring opportunities against it.
Next is your fact sheet, the executive snapshot, and usually the very first document anyone outside your organization ever reads. A fact sheet takes everything in your priority passion project and turns it into a concise 1 to 2 page summary: your project name, mission, the problem you solve, your solution, audience, outcomes, funding needs, and key partnerships. It's the same content as your PPP, just packaged for reviewers, agencies, and investors to understand in minutes. You'll build it Fact Sheet tab. Paste or upload up to 5 documents: resumes, awards, capability statements, and the system extracts the details automatically, never inventing information. Watch your profile health scores climb. Clear any flagged missing fields, and once everything required is filled in, submit it for validation.
Every field inside is labeled either user-provided or filled in by the ADA system, so you always know the source. It covers your agency information, contact details, organizational history, financials and capacity, and your board and registrations. Anything missing shows up as a flag, and a missing NAICS code, for example, will block your eligibility on federal opportunities.
Behind all of this sits document readiness, scoring your entity red, yellow, or green across 5 categories: organizational documents, financial documents, compliance and registration, capability and personnel, and partnerships and support. Upload documents here, and they automatically feed your fact sheet. The 2 systems share one profile. Finally, your freedom number, the revenue that lets you live freely while fulfilling your mission. Calculated, not guessed. Your freedom number answers one question: what amount of recurring income would let you live freely while fulfilling your mission? It's calculated from your actual personal living expenses, business operating costs, taxes, savings, investments, and reserve and impact goals. Not a guess, a real number built from your real numbers.
Here's how it comes together. $90,000 in personal expenses, plus $160,000 in business expenses, plus $50,000 in taxes and reserves equals a $300,000 freedom number. Once that number is set, the platform turns it into real targets: a grant funding target, a contract revenue target, a monthly burn rate, and an operating reserve goal. You'll set it under Dashboard, Freedom Number. Enter your annual expenses, enter your current revenue across every income source, set your reserve target on a slider from 1 to 24 months, choose your funding mix between grants and contracts, and save. 4 cards update instantly: your freedom number, sustainability score, annual funding gap, and reserve target.
Once you know your freedom number, you can size the pursuit. How many grant awards at what average size? How many contracts? How many clients? Or which recurring revenue streams to build? The Freedom Number Breakdown panel turns all of this into an operating summary and next steps, including using the Grant Summary tool to find matching opportunities. Here's how it all connects. Your priority passion project defines the asset, the audience, and the outcomes. Your fact sheet turns that into the document reviewers and agencies actually read. And your freedom number sets the revenue target that tells you how many grants and contracts to pursue. Start with the PPP. Everything else in E3p3 is scored, generated, or calculated from it. That wraps up Module 1. In Module 2, we'll cover exactly how the platform scores you against real opportunities and how to raise that score.